Directly from the Umaru Musa Yar'Adua airport, and we see that another aircraft has just landed. Clearly, this is not the president's aircraft, perhaps bearing dignitaries. We have seen earlier that a delegation from the Republic of Niger has arrived in Nigeria for this funeral. We've also been shown pictures of governors from the southwestern part of Nigeria who arrived earlier, the governors of Ogun and also the governor of Lagos State who arrived in Katsina in preparation for the arrival of that body. That does look like a private aircraft. It's unclear who it is bearing, who's on board. So, but any moment from now, we should be able to tell you more dignitaries that have arrived to receive this body and also on ground for the funeral. It's unclear just how the body will proceed to Daura, even though we've been told it's just an hour away. Will it be flying via helicopter? We've been told that a number of choppers are also on the ground there in the airport and that there is a helipad. But, you know, since it's not so far away, it's unclear whether the body will be going by road. But clearly, more people are arriving in Katsina for this funeral, for this very historic moment in Nigeria's history. Absolutely. Of course, we'll be hoping to see those who are on board that aircraft. Is indeed it's a large aircraft. It's a large aircraft. It's a large aircraft. More than 100-seater aircraft from what we can see right here. And I see people already lining that red carpet. So clearly, it's going to be a very important personality. It does appear that they are lining up, perhaps to receive the people who are coming aboard that aircraft and also to shake their hands. You know how we see when an important dignitary arrives, somebody runs them through the people that are, you know, lined on the red carpet to greet them. So clearly, it does appear that the dignitaries that have arrived are very important people. And any moment from now, we should be able to tell you clearly the people that have arrived. But clearly, these are live pictures coming to you from the Umaru Musa Yar'Adua airport from Katsina State in the preparation for the final moments of the funeral of President Muhammadu Buhari. Definitely. This looks like the man in which leaders of countries and leader of Nigeria are often being received. So it suggests that this is not just dignitaries, it's definitely someone of high importance and high up there that has just arrived. Could it be the president? It could, well, the president, I imagine, would be arriving on an official aircraft. But given the fact that, number one, you know, Mr. Laulu Akonde was telling us earlier about how that's not the number one aircraft, 001, has gone to convey the body. Do you think the president might want to come in an unmarked aircraft as a result of that? That would be curious because, you know, just it's almost unlikely. They have a lot of, although, you know, this of jet this is certainly a private jet. You know, he could, you know, because don't forget that he also has his own private jet, by the way. So but I mean, what I imagine is that it's almost unlikely for the president to travel. The large aircraft could travel as much without having to refuel about 6-7 hours. The aircraft to which conveyed the vice president, and in those kind of, and he has more capacity to do quite a lot of things. So this is what is going on right now at the Yar'Adua International Airport in Katsina. I'll just allow you to have a feel of what is going on so that for yourself you can feel it, see it, and hear it.
Muhamadu Buhari, who died on Sunday at a London clinic, and whose body is being brought to the country for burial. So breaking news right here. President Bola Tinubu, Nigeria's president, has just arrived at the Musa Yar'Adua International Airport in Katsina for onward procession and further to the funeral and the final rites of passage for the late President Muhammadu Buhari.
Yes, we had speculated earlier, but yes, the president did come into here in this unmarked private jet landing at the Musa Yar'Adua Airport. I think it explains the number of dignitaries we're seeing lined on that red carpet to welcome him. I would not be surprised, yes, Sheil, my eyesight did not deceive me earlier, that the NSA was in the president's delegation. Shots taken back. Sheil, I couldn't resist that. But yes, any moment from now, we should see the president highlighting from the aircraft, being welcomed by the dignitaries who had earlier arrived, amongst them the delegation which he had set up. Oh, he has?
He has.
Okay, he should be coming down anytime soon. I think that is him coming down as we speak. Coming down.
Yeah, and exchanging pleasantries with dignitaries
on the
I
ground.
imagine the committee, the special federal committee for this burial, led by ministers and very senior members of the federal cabinet and the governor of Katsina.
Ahmed Tinubu has arrived at Musa Yar'Adua Airport, waiting now for the body of President Muhammadu Buhari to arrive in Katsina any moment now. But yes, as you can see right there, dignitaries on the ground welcoming and receiving President Tinubu, who is on the ground to receive the body of the late president. We certainly will be keeping tabs on that airport.
That is indeed the 001 that we've been talking about.
Indeed.
That's the presidential jet that has just arrived. I can imagine and almost can debate that it's almost difficult for the president to travel because all of the protocols that will erode the traveling of the #1 citizen. It's a bit difficult to travel on other unmarked or other kind of arrangements that is not known to security agencies. So this is the scene that you are getting right now from the Yar'Adua International Airport. The president alighting from the jet 001, the NAF 001, that's what they often call the NAF 001.
It's interesting. That means that we've had
That's the procession, the body being now conveyed or wheeled by senior military officers, soldiers, the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, all of them there, obviously and certainly within the rank of Major General, which is the rank at which the former president left service. That's what is proper, and that is what is being done to a man who deserves all the respect that can be given, covered with the national flag. The casket is, the body is covered with the national flag, and if you look properly, you will see the other items that signify that the body being carried or wheeled here belongs to a particular dignified class. We're going to see a lot of military presence here until the body is interred. I said earlier that the distance between Katsina and Daura is about 1 hour, 20 minutes. And so it's going to be quite a drive once the airport ceremony ends between Katsina and Daura, where the interment will take place. We look very closely, you will see that President Bola Tinubu had already received the body and is walking behind the casket as they're wheeling it down the aisle there. It will be very serious and deep moment for him, having worked quite closely with President Muhamadu Buhari when he was in power. Even before he became president, his emergence as the president, Bola Tinubu, then he was just a former governor, played a very active part as the leader of the APC, newly formed APC then in 2015, and he is walking right behind the casket as it's being wheeled down the aisle there.